But I think just looking, I can't fathom. You're the coach, and your charge is to prepare your men to play. But to your point, right? I mean, this guy plays for him, and just the reaction and seeing, I can't imagine what you're trying to process in real time, and then how you try to play the rest. And the rest of the game the game was over at that point, and it was essentially played that way. I just wonder where does Miami go from here as it relates to its quarterback?
That's a great question that only Tua and I think Coach Mike McDaniel can really answer. And I'm sure it's, right now, it's hard to really answer that question because there's so much information that needs to be gathered in this particular moment. But I just go back to, I remember the conversation we had about when Tua had the conversation about where his mindset was, like when Brian Flores and how he felt like he was down in the dumps, and then when Mike McDaniel came in and how the relationship that he formed with Tua
fostered belief.
Correct, and just what I like to call poured life into Tua Tagovailoa, and to see that guy injured like that, it has to be devastating for you as a coach because all the time that you spend together, play calling and your quarterback, and so now spinning forward, you're the Miami Dolphins. Who knows? Who knows how long Tua Tagovailoa is going to be out?
Right.
And if you're in the locker room, boy, you're like, it's week 2, and where do we go from here?
Well, and here's the thing about the world we now occupy. Player safety's at the fore, as it should be.
Right.
However, there are protocols. And if he goes through the protocols and is okay and is good to play whenever that might be, next week, the week after that, everyone's holding their breath watching this man play. And the minute that it happens again, if it were to happen again, then everyone is up in arms that he shouldn't be allowed to, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the reality of this.
It's almost like a lose-lose situation.
That's well put.
It's a lose-lose situation because, again, just like you said, even when you follow the protocol and Tua comes back and then, another unfortunate incident like this happens again, we're going to be right back here.
Correct.
We're going to be right back here talking about whether the Miami Dolphins or the NFL should allow Tua back on the field.
It's a violent game. You're never going to legislate out. I mean, this man has learned how to protect himself as best as possible. That's been something that they've talked about quite a bit, not to put himself in harm's way. But again, you're down 21. It's 4th and 4.
That's your instinct.
And of course, what are you going to do? Like, he's not going to be able to neuter himself in terms of playing in a way that would completely eliminate the possibility of being injured.